Brother Ronnie asked me to do something here a minute ago. And it's starting to feel like camp in here a little bit, y'all. Yeah. We don't have to wait till July. That's right. You may be dead or in a rest home or something by then. So you better get on the ball. Some of you people getting on up there in years. But he said, this is a conference. It's a youth conference. So in a conference, you have seminar. You think we're just a bunch of old rednecks, don't know nothing but preaching. We have seminar. That puts us up there on them intellectual level with the rest of them dudes. A seminar. So we'll now have a music seminar. One of the hardest things you'll have to do, it's only like 5 minutes or so, and then Brother Josh is going to come preach in a minute. One of the hardest things for a Christian young person in battle is music. Amen? We all love music. I love music. I've had a song in my head since all my life. I wake up with some song, random song in my head playing all day long. I can hear a song in a store and not even know I wasn't even listening. And driving down the road, I'm singing that song. Music is an extremely powerful force. You can change a whole atmosphere of a church or anything with the music. That's why they have music in movies. That's why they have music at ball games. That's why they have music in restaurants. It sets a mood, and it makes you feel a certain way. And let me tell you something. We're in trouble in this country this morning of churches getting, their music has gotten worse and worse and worse. And because we got a lot of people that are talented, have a lot of musical talent, and they let it go their head, and the next thing you know, it becomes a performance up here. Instead, you can tell when somebody's singing for the Lord or they're just trying to show off their voice. There's a big difference, big difference. And music is not for us to show off our voice. Music is to glorify God. Music is one of the most powerful forces known to man. When you go to the football game, y'all, let's see, this baseball season now, I guess now started up. But you went to seen the Rockingham Rednecks play this year, right? Is that the name of their team here in Rockingham? Rockingham Rednecks. That's close enough, ain't it? And they played football. And you know what they do? They come out with like this. Here they come. They're trying to kill somebody. You know what that is? That's bust them in the face music. You know these weirdos going around in churches and the leader of the Southern gospel music, some of that Southern gospel about make you throw up nowadays. They call that gospel. There's only 3 kinds of music you are supposed to listen to as a Christian. Psalms, hymns, and spiritual songs. That's it. Not dance music, not striptease music, not fleshly music, not sexual music. And listen, kids, the hardest battle you're going to fight is music. You can't get away from it. Now, if you went and seen the Rockingham Rednecks, you'd hear that. Boom, 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 boom. Bring them on. Here they come out here, buddy. They're like, you ready to kick somebody? That's right. That's what that makes me want to do. Bust somebody in the face. That's what that is. Like what's called you saying, give me something to break. You know, them crazy. And that's what that music makes you want to do. If Brother Ronnie takes his wonderful, supportive pastor's wife, Dawn, out to a Chinese restaurant here in Rockingham, North Carolina for a romantic evening, you walk in there and it goes, bing, 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 bing. Listen, if I lived in China, I wouldn't have no temptation for music. That don't bother me a bit. Does that make you want to sin? No. And you walk in there, you know, and this little girl about that tall comes up and she says, I said, yeah, I believe I'll sit right over there. I don't know what you said, but I'll take a seat right here. And she, you know what, you don't, and you walk in there and you know, the buffet and all that little squiggly stuff's in there. Some of that stuff ain't dead. You don't know what that stuff is. You will never see a cat. You will never see a cat out at the dumpster around a Chinese restaurant. Remember that. You find the hair in your food, you just floss your teeth with it when you get done. But listen, buddy, it's like now that sets an atmosphere. What if you went to a Chinese restaurant tonight, after we get through here, throughout, and you walk in there, and they're all sitting in there and everything, and Ronnie comes in, Miss Dong comes in, you got all this stuff hanging around Chinese, and it went boom, 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 bum, 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 bum. You can't eat Chinese food to that. You'll be taking your chopsticks, doing like that. Huh? See, you can't do that. Now, ain't nobody in here so dumb you can't understand what I just said. That's right. We actually have people in gospel music in Baptist churches saying different styles of music appeal to different people, and all people have their style, and if you have a different style, it's all right, as long as the words are. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Amen. It ain't just the words that talk, the music talks. That music I just showed you, that talks. It says something. What have you done? Here they are, ladies and gentlemen, the first year. They bring out the Rockingham Rednecks. Here they come! And bring out, and they're going, bing, 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 bing. I'll be tripping over them, falling in the grass and everything. You can't play football with that. Listen, people, you hear this right here? They do that in church now. We will worship. Can you tell a difference in that and what we had in here a minute ago? Oh, yeah. You ain't that dumb. Ain't nobody in here that dumb. No, 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 you will not. You don't worship God to that. Amen. There's people that disagree with that. Oh, yeah. All over the independent Baptist churches. They say, now, Danny, you're just old and that's your style. No, you're just a nut. This 13-year-old know good and well that ain't worship music. That don't make you, did anybody want to cry when I did that? No. You have this thing here. I could have got you something ready, but you know this song right here? Where's my buddy at that owns this thing? Turn this thing, no, this. Yeah, can we do that? All right, listen here. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. You know why we sing when we first come in here? Because David played his harp. And the Bible said evil spirits left Saul. Amen. Didn't sing. No lyrics. Well, I like the Newsboys and Casting Crowns and Third Day. I ain't trying to be ugly. I'm not saying every song they ever sung was wicked. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you better be careful as a Christian. That ain't, I mean, there's a difference, people. Say, a wretch like me, I once was lost. See how that touches your heart? Same words. People say, well, it's the words that matter. Oh, really? This ain't even wicked music as far as satanic. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound to save a wretch like me. I once was lost, now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. But grace that taught my. Anybody gonna come to the altar? Well, that's the stupidest thing I've heard in my life. Same words. You now know more right now than most people in the Southern Gospel Music Association. Well, it's just a certain style. Well, you're full of nut. You're a nut. Let's get honest here, people. Come on, say that ain't. Amazing grace saved a wretch like me. Y'all don't know if it did or not. You know? Look, you understand that? You understand? That ain't Christian music. That is not, when you hear that, that's rock and roll, people. That ain't Christian. People say there's no such thing as bad music. There's wicked music and there's godly music. Wicked music appeals to your flesh. Godly music appeals to your spirit. Amen? All right. Now the Bible said there over in Daniel chapter number 3 that King Nebuchadnezzar made an image And the Bible said that they made this image, and he said he made 6 instruments. That thing was 6 cubits high. There's 1 6. Yeah. 6 cubits wide. There's 2 6s. And they played 6 instruments. And he said, when you hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sacrament, psaltery, you shall fall down and worship. Yeah. Music was the thing that broke the resistance to fall down and worship that image. Yep. When they heard that music playing, it made them give in. Now, they ain't none of you girls in here so dumb that you're out in the car with a boy and the wrong kind of music's playing, it breaks down your resistance. It sure does. It sure does. It makes you feel certain ways, think certain ways. I think Taylor Swift got anointed by a demon. I believe that. I believe that. She just popped out of nowhere, all of a sudden just come up to be the superstar of the world in life. She got some kind of anointing somewhere, buddy. And her music's anointed. Talk more about that later. Oh, Swifties. Oh, you Swifties here today. Amen? All right. There's your music seminar for today. Go ahead, preacher. All right, come on, choir. Let's sing a little bit. Get the evil spirits out of here. Amen.
When I stumble, if I fall,
now you feel a different spirit.
let the
feel a different spirit now. See the difference? You'll learn it. You'll learn it.
Help me not in sin consume. Let thy work in me resume. More like you and less like me.
Say,
that is how I long to be.
come on, say now. Hear, oh Lord, say.
My earnest plea, let me be more like you and less like me.
That's what we need,
And
y'all.
when
We need to be more
I
like Him, less
bow
like
my
us.
knees to pray,
Amen.
give me, Lord, the words to say.
Oh, God.
And when my soul's in deep distress, to thy throne help me rest and bring your blessings to my mind. And how to me you've been so kind. And when your spirit takes control, let the hallelujahs roll. More like you and less like me. That is how I long to be.
Come on, say, hear, oh Lord,
My
earnest plea.
let me be more like you and less like me. And someday, Lord, I know I'll be more like you and less like me. More like you and less like me.